Hi, hello guys, my name's Ivor. In this video, I'm going to show you about the tour guide plugin. Now, this plugin is for paying commission to the tour leaders who brings customers into your store. Okay, let's get started. Now, you can see that the tour plugins on the menu here. Now, we have a wizard that will guide you through the setup process, so you don't have to worry about how to set up a tour group or visitors or account. So first of all, in this visit, the first step is to add an agent account. Okay, you can also search for existing account if you want to, or if the agents already have their accounts in here. Okay, um, in this video, I'm going to add a new one. Okay. Now the new one we'll call it as a Mr. Leaders. Okay, whatever. Okay, just some test data here. So we have an account called Mr. Leaders. Right, and the next one is to set up a tour group. The tour group you can just limit something meaningful to yourself. For example, tour group on 15th of November from worldwide holidays. Things like that. Okay, you can also put a description if you want more words on it. We'll start with edit. Okay, and then now you can add a schedule. The schedule will be will be easier for your store staff to search and see, when this tour group is arriving in the store. So we'll just add something like something today. Okay. And you can put a file number here if you want, or it's not compulsory. If you don't know when they're leaving, then you just leave it here, or you can just put a time. If you don't know the file number, leave it blank. Okay, the next one, right, and then we'll save that to a group. Okay, this has been created. The next one is to add a leader. A leader is the people who lead the tour group. Leaders would belongs to an account, and then they would be pay a distributed commission at your predefined portions. I'll show you in a sec. So what we'll do is we'll add one first. Okay, we'll add a main leader. We'll call this one main leader. I'll just use some fake email. Okay, and I'll do a password so I can log in from the front end website, because they can use the email and the password to log in. Also, if you define a mobile number, they can also use mobile number to log in. Okay, then we have the main leader. The main leader, we allow him to get a 60% commission. Okay, and then we have a second leader. Okay, the same thing, 1, 2, 3. I'll just do. Alright, so we have two leaders that belongs to the account and leading the tour group. Okay, now actually we need to adjust that as well. Okay, so one is sharing 60% of the commission and the other is sharing 40% of the commission. Alright, next. Okay, now and it says all done, so now you need to import the visitors, or you can add the visitor manually. A visitor, normally you need a reference for them. I'll do a manual adding in here because I'm just adding a couple of them. A reference could be the passport number or ID card number, or something that you can uniquely identify this visitor belongs to which leader or tour group. Okay, in here I'll just do a something like that. set 1, 2, 3, or 5. Okay, belongs to this group. Go another one. Belongs to this group as well. Okay, so I've got 2 visitors in this tour group now, and this group has been set up with the leaders and accounts, everything. Okay. Now you can go to the point of sale. So it's pretending those visitors come to you and you enter their reference number, like passport number, into here, and the system will pop up. Okay, will tell you there's someone with this reference coming from this tour group. Okay, if you click on it, okay, so I ask for a name. So normally if that's a passport, you will have their name. Okay, ask their name to create an account now. Okay, so well, actually I'll put someone else's name. For Steffi. Okay. I'll put add customers now. It says it's been added. Okay. Okay. Now we can make a sale. Okay. And every sale here will be counted towards the commission of those two accounts. Okay. So I'll just complete that. I'll just complete it as a text spray. Okay. That will ask for the QR code. You can have the customer scan this QR code, and then will automatically enable the WeChat login. But in this video, as I'm demonstrating the tour guide plugin, so I'm not going further with this QR code. Okay, I'll just return that post. Right, and then I'll pretend to be having another customers to buy something as well. Okay, so same thing here. We'll import that. Okay. We'll get the let's get another one. Lulu. Okay. Okay, I'll do retail pickup in here. Okay, that's basically okay. So I'm not going further with that. Basically, you can see we've got 2 orders in here. One's completed, the other is the tax-free pickup. It's processing. Okay, we've got 2 orders here. Basically, these store staff has completed their job of selling stuff at this stage. All right, and what happens on from the front end? From the tour leaders, what the tour leaders will see is, we can see what the main leader will see. Okay, main leader, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Login. Okay, and go to my account. Right. So we have to go to partners. Right. So they'll see they have an account called Mr. Leaders. Okay. We'll go into this account. They can have multiple accounts. So this account has one tour group now, and it's earning $105.71 commission. Okay. And these guys they can click on here, right? And it's pop up with a barcode that they can show the store stuff to get paid. They can also click here, and then they can see the statement and where this commission is coming from. Okay, and what their balance is. They can also click into it and see what the spending is on each one. Okay, and if they click on here, we'll go to the same place. It's showing a payment code. These payment code expire every 5 minutes or after it has been scanned. Okay, for security purpose. Okay, so if they show the QR code, sorry, the barcode to the shop staff, the staff member can scan this barcode and pay them. Okay, I don't have a barcode scanner here, so I'll just do a copy and paste. Okay, let's come down to here saying this account is highlighted. Okay, so it says you can see a balance in here. Now you need to distribute the commission because you got two accounts in 2 leaders in here. Okay, so you need to distribute the commission to these leaders. So if I click on distribute, it will ask, are you sure to distribute the payments of this much to these guys? It says yes. Okay, payment has been distributed. It's pending payments. So this is now pending. Okay, and you can reveal that. You can remove it if you got something wrong. For example, if you got your commission rate, the portions are 60 and 40. Now it's 60% and 40%. If you got that wrong, if you want to change it, you're gonna remove it and change it in the tier leaders setting section, and then redistribute it. Okay, but I'll just assume everything's right now. Then we can make the payment to the main leader. Okay, so if I click on confirm, as if I want to pay now. Yes, I want to pay now. Okay, so I choose the payment method. I just assume I'm paying cash. Okay, now it's printing the receipts. Okay, it's got the everything on the receipts. Okay, and that's the two leaders copy and also the merchant copy on the next. Okay, so next is the merchant copy. Right. Okay, and then he has got pay. Okay, then this amount has been reduced, as you can see. Okay, but if he clicks onto here statement, it has a message. It's waiting for another leader to get pay. Okay, so and also he can't get paid now unless you have paid the others as well. Okay, so he's got his payment, and if he tries to get paid again, it says you can't get paid now. Right, and now the other leader, same thing happens to the other leader. So if we log out, I'll just log in as the second leader. Okay. So same thing, if they go to the account partners, now they have one account. Right. Okay, one account. They can click on to here. They can ask for payment. Okay. Then you can scan that payment. Okay. So it's this account, and now you can pay. Okay, so it's a 0 now. There's nothing is due. Okay, so when a customer doing a repeat purchase on the website, when those customers, for example, on a website or in the store. Okay, I'll just pretend in the store for easier to demonstrate. Okay, set. What was that? Sorry, set 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so these two guys, I'll just choose either of it. If they have another sales, the same thing apply on the website. So if they have another, they make another sales from the website, they will get the two leaders will get their continuous commission, and always they have a statement and everything. Okay, now I'll just return it to the pause. So if I here, I have another pending payment again. Okay, so I then come, go back and ask them to pay me again. So one leader can also be assigned to multiple accounts. For example, if I have another account, I'll make another account. Call another account called Mrs. Leaders. Okay. So I had Mr. Leaders and Mrs. Leaders, two accounts. Okay. Then we have another account. We'll call it to something meaningful. Okay, and you can ignore adding the schedule if you don't know. So I'll just add the time. That's it. Okay. Next. All right. Then I can apply the same leaders. So I had that second leader. So if I put that second leader's email here again, okay, I don't need the password. Put the password again here because he's already got an account. Okay. You can also put their phone number in or put their name in or update their account. Okay. Now, if I save that, let's make it this guy as the 100% entitlement this time. Okay, so that second leader in this tour group now becomes the main leader. Okay, and becomes the only leader, and he's sharing the 100% entitlement. Okay. Now, so if we go to a visitor, okay, we'll do set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. All right. Okay. So I've got one visitor. Okay. Then we'll put in here. I'll just use their reference. Okay. And sell something to this guy. I'll do retail. Okay. Alright. Okay. Now I can exit. Now what happened is if we come back to this guy, he sees another account. Okay, so Mr. Leaders is his account, his first account. Mrs. Leaders is his second account. Okay, if come on field and you see he's got that much commission in these two group, and he's got that much commission in this tour group. Okay, but this tour group he's sharing a 40%, and these tour group he's sharing 100%. So if we go 100%, okay, and the same thing if you come back to the payment. Okay, then you can just fill to his commission. After reviewing everything's okay, click on confirm. All good. Okay, so and pay. And print the receipts, the tour leader's copy and the merchant copy. So 2 copies. Right. Okay, and that becomes 0 now. And he has another tour group. He's still got payment with that, and he's sharing a portion of it. Okay, and for the other one, that's it. So that's the tour plugin that is able to manage multiple accounts and multiple tour groups to each account, and also multiple leaders to each tour group. Okay, that's a really very complicated logic, and it will make your tour leaders very confident that you are doing everything, you know, okay, and you're doing everything right for them. You are managing everything well organized. Okay, so if you have any questions, just get in touch with me at ivorsoftware.com, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.